Hi everybody, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing the Finally Fall book tag. I'm so excited to do this tag, so let's go ahead and get started. In fall, the air is crisp and clear. Name a book with a vivid setting. And for me, this would have to go to a recent read, but I would have to say that is Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. This book was extremely atmospheric. It took place in an isolated setting. It took place on Halloween, which is perfect vibes for the season. I have a full review for this. I will go ahead and link it down below, but this is creepy, atmospheric, and follows a family in a kind of Agatha Christie-esque vibe way where they are being picked off one by one at Nana's 80th birthday party, which takes place on Halloween, and it is a perfect read. Pick this up if you haven't already. Nature is beautiful, but also dying. Name a book that is beautifully written, but also deals with a heavy topic such as loss or grief. For this one, I would have to go with a classic, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This book has been around for many years, and it has been a booktube favorite in the past, but I believe it is perfect for this topic. This follows two kids by the name of Hazel and Augustus who meet in a cancer support group, and their journeys along the way as their friendship buds and they become more accepting of their fates. It's a beautiful story. You know where it's headed, but it is still very beautifully written, sweet, sad, and this book gives you all of the feels. I literally felt every emotion in the book while reading this, and it's still a favorite even to this day. Fall is back to school season. Share a non-fiction book that taught you something new. For this one, I would have to go with On Writing by Stephen King. It has helped me a lot with my craft as a writer. It has taught me a lot about structure. There's so many things that this book has taught me. It has been an asset in every way. In order to keep warm, it's good to spend some time with the people we love. Name a fictional family, household, friend group that you would like to be a part of. Do we even have to talk about it? It is easily the Weasleys from Harry Potter. I love this family so much. They were my surrogate family as a kid. I love them even more as an adult. I love every member of this family in their own way, except for Percy. Let's just forget about Percy. But this family is so sweet and heartwarming. I love how they are there for each other at all times, even when they don't agree, and how they bring other people that are not technically family into their folds and just envelop them as though they are. It's such a sweet, endearing thing to me, and I love how selfless they are despite their position. There's just so many things about the Weasleys that are amazing. Probably the best fictional family I've ever read. Maybe even the best family I know of. They really are incredible. And can we just give a shout out to Molly in particular? Molly Weasley is my girl. I absolutely love her. She is the mother figure of all mother figures in all books in history. Let's not even dispute it. You're wrong if you disagree. The colorful leaves are piling up on the ground. Show us a pile of fall-colored spines. Here's just a few at random. Just a few. Fall is the perfect time for some storytelling by the fireside. Share a book wherein somebody is telling a story. I'm a little confused by the meaning of this prompt. Does it mean the whole thing was a story within a story, or is it just talking about excerpts or a story? I'm a little unclear on that, but I'm just going to say that parts of it are, and for that I would have to go with Misery by Stephen King. Our main character here is Paul Sheldon. He is a writer who is been held captive after following a near fatal car accident in the Colorado Rockies, and there's parts of this book that he is currently like his new project, his new book. So it's like we go between him in real time and him writing this story. It's very cleverly done. This is a good story. It's one of Stephen King's best if you haven't checked it out. But I may be unclear about the intent of that prompt, so if so, I apologize. But let me know down below if I have that wrong, and I will try to correct it if so. Nights are getting darker. Share a dark, creepy read. This one would again go to a current read or recent read, and that is The Carrow Haunt by Darcy Coates that I literally just finished. That book was a crazy, wild ride, let me tell you that. We follow a character named Remy who has been leading ghost tours at the famous Carrow House for next to 2 years, but she has been solicited to take a group on for 2 weeks, which she has never done before. She has only been in the house for a matter of hours at a time, and all of this creepy stuff starts happening. It is extremely atmospheric and haunting, gripping, as everything that I've read by Darcy Coates so far has been, and it's just, this one has even more of a fall vibe to me than the other two that I read did. I can't really put my finger as to why, but it was just the bee's knees. I love it. There is a review coming very shortly for that one, and I do hope that you guys stay tuned for it. The days are getting colder. Name a short, heartwarming read that could warm up somebody's cold and rainy day. That I would have to go with Joyland by Stephen King. This one follows a young man as he goes to work at an amusement park, and it's got like a little side mystery going on, but it's nothing that's too deep, and it's just a fun read. It just has all kinds of joy. It's vivid, and I loved every second of this. It was a nice, uncharacteristic outing by King. And it's one that the average reader could probably enjoy without getting too spooked, which is an added bonus for it. Highly recommend that you go and check this one out. Fall returns every year. Name an old favorite that you would like to return to soon. I don't know if I would go so far as to say favorite, but this one does have major fall vibes, and it is one that I do want to reread very, very soon, and that is A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. I remember liking the movie more than I liked the book, but nonetheless, I enjoyed the story itself as a whole. The book takes place in the 50s, I believe, whereas the movie was modernized. But this follows a boy named Landon who is on a downward track into rebellion. He's not headed towards a good stage in his life until a series of events set him up with the unpopular girl at school who happens to be the preacher's daughter, who shows him this new worldview and gets him set on a better path. I don't want to say too much more about it because I don't want to get spoilery, but I've been meaning to reread the book for a long time. I want to reread a lot of Nicholas Sparks' books because I haven't read any in quite a minute. But this is the one that I wanted to start with the most, because out of everything that I have read, I seem to remember liking this one the most. But like I said, I thought that I liked the movie better, so I'm interested to see how rereading all of his books after this amount of time would go, and how I might feel about them now as opposed to back then. Alright, so that is all that I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, follow me on the social medias, click that bell if you want to be notified of all of my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!